I'm Monica Nevi. We've been told our whole lives to listen to our elders, and now you're going to have to. This is 80 for 80.
The 1-1 pitch to Edgar Martinez. Now swung on, lined into the gap in right center field. That's going to score. Run will go all the way to the wall. Edgar Martinez is back and get it and tomahawk it. Get on that magic carpet and score, baby.
And can you believe it? Reverses left right. It's Windows for Microsoft.
My trade was a florist. My great-grandparents, the ones that came, they were farmers to begin with. And an interesting thing, I was back to visit the farm still in existence. That must have been in my 40s or 50s. I went to a convention in Chicago, and I asked my mother what the name of the street was where the farmhouse was. And I said, what's the name of the street? And they said, it's called Florist Avenue. So I was just bound to be a florist.
How did you end up in Seattle?
Hitler, the war,
Okay.
World War II, came here as a soldier and went back to college in Milwaukee and decided that this was a better place.
Okay.
Been here since I'm about 21 years old. My wife and I, we were in the public market, and we used to go to the Bon Marché on Monday, before we were even married, on date nights, because you got a full buffet of food and a fashion show for 97 cents.
What?
Maybe it was 96. So there was a big night out. And they built this building across the street, and I said, what a place for a flower shop. 45 years.
Oh, wow. When it was
In the garage.
When it was the Bon Marché, too.
Well, now it's Macy's.
Right, now it's Macy's. There you go.
Hence and they never raised my rent.
Ever?
No.
Wow.
And after I was out of there, I was paying, I think about $400, maybe $350, $400, included utilities, janitor service, wash the windows, music, elevators, all that nice stuff. People that took it over were a flamboyant bunch. It was my eldest daughter. You know, she drove to work in her Mercedes and mink coat, and they raised your rent to $5,000 a month.
Oh.
So sometimes it's better to cry a little.
Cry a little.
I bought houses here on Queen Anne Hill for nothing down. I
And you
have
still
5
got
of them here
5?
on Queen Anne Hill. Amazing. $13,000 house is now $1 million. Got 5 of those.
Yeah. Well,
I'm a good catch if
yeah,
I
we
was a
got-
widow.
we got the right guy.
That's
This
not
is-
I
yeah.
really could make out with that.
Yeah.
And I always thought I'd have a wet bar in my house. I thought that was kind of classy with all the expensive liquors.
Yeah.
Well, I never did that
That
either.
didn't work out?
Well, and I don't drink, so what did it? Well, I did. You know, those martinis were kind of nice.
Yeah.
Bottle of champagne on Saturday night. I used to buy champagne by the case.
Champagne. Is that your drink?
It was.
Yeah.
Bottle of that would send you on fire, you know.
Yeah. You drink the whole bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
That was my Friday night.
Friday
I
night.
would drink it at home if I didn't have a tremendous business day on Saturday. You know, a wedding or some of those
Right,
awful
something
things that I had to work.
So you have 5 houses and you like champagne. Are you Drake?
Am I what?
He's a rapper. Are you a rapper?
That's music, isn't it?
Yeah, it is music.
Yeah, no, I'm not aware of it at all.
Yeah. That's
I kind of like to watch those people do that, those moves like Michael Jackson and stuff.
oh, like the
I
dancers.
enjoy watching it. You know.
Yeah. Let's say a guy now is going to take out a lady and he wants the date to go really well. What kind of flowers do you think he should bring?
Well,
her?
today, things are different than when I started. Today there's the mass market. So anybody can go to any mass market store and spend 15 to 25 bucks and buy a bouquet of flowers and will not go wrong with whatever they offer if they're fresh. Roses are eternal. And roses now all come from South America, and they last longer than American roses because they feed them all the poison down there. And the poisons kill everything, including the fish, but it makes the roses last 2 weeks longer.
Wow. Doesn't seem worth it, but
There's a lot of stuff going on in the world if you want to sit down and listen to it.
right.
What you do is you give it to the girlfriend's mother.
That's a good.
Give the mother the flowers.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You get invited to Sunday dinner and they'll do your laundry.
That's good
Oh,
advice.
that's a nice boy. That's such a nice boy, as he's his daughter. And she doesn't know that, right? He's so nice. Well, the girl thinks he's nice too.
So when people send flowers to other people, did you ever get weird like notes to put on them, or?
Oh, I
sending
loved
flowers
writing
for
those
weird stuff?
notes. Valentine's Day, you're the only one that goes to Vashon Island. You're the only one that went to Mercer Island. You are the best in the world, went to Federal Way. All from the same guy. I love that one. And then once I had a gal called from Los Angeles. She was a customer. She worked at the Bon Marché, and she said was sending her boyfriend flowers. And on a card she wrote, "You were good last night. Wish I was there."
Oh,
Oh, isn't that a nice card? I wrote that one.
That's great.
That one was, I wrote that in red ink.
oh, that's a great.
Yeah, wish I was there.
We've been having a debate between Viagra and Cialis. What's your vote?
Oh, do you think I need that? I don't have a receptacle, so I don't have any place to put it. I don't have it. No, I don't know. I think it's $12 a pill, isn't it?
Well,
Your grandfather took it, though. Yeah, he told me all about it, and I thought, my God, what the hell you need that stuff for? And he said, well, he was very active, Grandpa. Your grandfather was a real hot number. And when he moved to Seattle, and your mother said, I want you to be nice to my dad. Well, I took him to the Queen Anne swimming pool, and he was off to the races. He didn't need me at all. He was a mover.
oh,
And he went through, I think, 2 or 3 wives before he even hit Seattle.
wow.
I think, the first one, I guess, just it was a natural death. The rest, I don't know. Well, see, he was okay.
What about drugs?
Didn't experience those,
Yeah.
and don't know anybody that does it, to my knowledge. I'm very grateful that I have, my grandchildren haven't got hooked up on that. Or like this, when was it, with the hippie time when everybody had a Volkswagen and that free love? My kids didn't get involved in that either. So I was fortunate.
Yeah. It's a different period. But
That was his time.
yeah.
The handsome guy over there.
Yeah, he seems like a free love type of dude, huh?
Oh, this one. And this one that looks like, you look like one of
Which
my
one
friends.
is the handsome one?
Oh, well, I like the hairy one. This one looks like my relative. My wife always says, why do you always like dark-haired people? I said, she's a blonde freak. She likes men that are blonde and blue-eyed. And I said, well, you got the wrong one here. A kind of washed-out, freckled, ugly thing. But it does surprise me that I am this old.
Yeah.
I think like I'm 40.
Well, that probably keeps it
I
fun.
wish I looked like him, or had more activity. I wasn't walking with canes and support systems.
Right. Dark hair.
Well, I hope all these things I said don't make too much trouble in the New York Times or something.
Yeah, that's where this is
Don't-
headed.
And I
so-
don't want to be on the cover of Newsweek.
Yeah. So which one do you want to be in?
The obituaries.
Yeah, bitch.
Let's get it over with.
Yeah, right.
Please omit. Cremation only.
Do you want your ashes sprinkled somewhere, or?
No, I don't want to be thrown to the winds. They say you get put together when the world comes to an end. They'd have a hell of a time finding my ashes if they spread them on the. So I'll have them contained. Make it easier.
Put them all together, yeah. That's smart.
Did you ever see a cremated body? As a florist, I saw all that stuff. They put the body, including the casket. Sometimes they take it out of the fancy casket and put it in a cardboard box or wood box. And they just put you in like an oven and turn on the flame. And when they pull it out, there's your body, Just, there's your head, your shoulders.
Still in the shape.
Yeah, it's like a kid playing with sand. Oh. And they take a broom and go this way. A few pieces fall on the floor. They're the ones that are free agents. And then they put it in a little box. That's you.
There you go.
I went to a funeral one time and the priest held it up. He said, "You take nothing with you," and he shook the ashes. That really brought it home.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's nothing. Don't take it with you.
If you could give advice to a young person like myself, the younger generation, what would you tell us?
I can only relate to my own children and grandchildren. You just want them to be decent and healthy. Well, in Hamlet, they says, "Ophelia, be true to thyself." You have to know what you're doing is your own, under your own volition. No, I don't. Just be true to yourself, Ophelia.